On my birthday, my girlfriend dashed out texting, "Ex in trouble, don't stay up." I responded, "Got it." Then I gathered all her high-end wardrobe and shipped it to her ex's place with a note. "She's your responsibility now." 3 hours later, her ex was on the phone furious because she was sobbing outside his door with her luggage. Original post: I'm a 32-year-old guy staring at a half-finished plate of shrimp fettuccine, my birthday meal. Nicole, 28, my partner of 2 years, was meant to be here. She wasn't. About 4 hours ago, as I was cooking her favorite dish for my birthday, she breezed in, already dressed to go out. "Hey, love, happy birthday," she said with a quick kiss on my cheek. "Andrew's in a bind, urgent. Gotta run, don't wait up." Andrew, 30, is the ex she claimed was long gone, but who always seemed to have emergencies only Nicole could fix. Before I could respond, my phone pinged. Her text: "Ex needs me, don't stay up. No sorry, nothing." Something in me snapped. This wasn't a one-off, but on my birthday. With that message, I was done, my reply. "Got it." Then a strange calm took over. I glanced at her side of the closet, stuffed with luxury items: Chanel, Dior, Yves Saint Laurent, clothes mostly paid for with her influencer gigs, but hogging space in my place. So I started packing, deliberately, precisely. 3 suitcases and 2 big duffels, every gown, every heel, every overpriced skincare product. 90 minutes later, her possessions were neatly boxed up. I found Andrew's address in her car's GPS from her last rescue mission. I wrote a note. "She's yours now. Seems she needs you more." Slipped it into a bag, called an overnight courier service, and watched them load her precious belongings. "Handle gently," I said. "Very expensive." 3 hours later, an unfamiliar number. "Mark, this is Andrew," he barked, irritated, with Nicole's dramatic wails in the background. "She's at my door with all her stuff, crying. Says you kicked her out. She's freaking out about her pricey things, worried they're damaged." I sipped my drink. Did I? Or did she choose to spend my birthday with you because you needed her? I just sent her stuff where she went, packed carefully. You're nuts. She came because I was in a mess. Funny you're calling about bags instead of dealing with your mess. She's got nowhere to go. Her name's not on my lease. You can't just toss her out. The nerve was already showing. She's not on my lease either, Andrew. It's my place. She left. I just forwarded her things, so to speak. This is wild. Let her back in, or come pick up her stuff. Nicole was now yelling about checking every item for damage. Nope. She made her choice. You're her go-to for emergencies. Handle it. I hung up. The quiet felt good. This isn't over, though. Nicole and Andrew live for chaos. Update 1. 2 days later. The past 48 hours, a showcase of Nicole's meltdown expertise. Thanks for the messages and comments. Glad you all get it. After Andrew's call, I blocked him. Then Nicole's onslaught started. Voicemails. Crying, yelling, begging, the classics. "Mark, how could you do this? It was my birthday." Still my birthday, Nicole, as you're well aware. I was just helping Andrew as a friend. My valuable stuff. It's stuffed in Andrew's cramped apartment. He's losing it. You better hope nothing's broken or gone. Sounds like their problem. You're so cold after all we've been through. Yes, after all I've tolerated. Andrew says I can't stay. His new girlfriend's furious. You have to let me back. New girlfriend? So Andrew's crisis was likely drama with his new girl that he pulled you into. Typical. Yesterday morning, her older sister, Stephanie, 35, used her spare key to storm in. Mark, what's happening? Nicole's a wreck. You threw her out on your birthday? Morning, Stephanie. Coffee. Nicole left on my birthday for Andrew. I sent her things where she went. Don't be smug. She messed up. Andrew played her. Or she loves being his rescuer. This isn't new, Stephanie. Just the first time on my birthday with a text brush off. Stephanie eased up a bit. She knows Nicole. Okay, maybe she overdid it. But sending her stuff? That's cold. She's got nothing. She's got multiple bags of high-end gear. She's with Andrew, her priority. He's kicking her out. His new girlfriend, Lauren, lost it. Nicole's at a cafe with her luggage. The expectation that I'd fix this was unreal. Sounds like a Nicole-Andrew-Lauren issue, not mine. She caused this. She's your girlfriend. Was she? Her actions spoke volumes. We're through. This was the last straw. Stephanie argued, guilt-tripped, pleaded. I held my ground. She left, angry, to save Nicole. Hours later, my landlord, Mr. Roberts, called. Mark, odd call. A woman, Nicole, claiming to be your fiancé, said you illegally evicted her. Wants access. Fiancé? Illegal eviction? The gall. Mr. Roberts, Nicole was my girlfriend, not engaged. She left after a fight. The lease is in my name only. Figured as much. Sounded theatrical. Mentioned calling the cops about her belongings. She has them. They were sent to her exes. All right, son. Heads up. Messy breakup. So now it's illegal eviction and fiancé. I changed the locks. A lawyer friend confirmed I'm in the clear. She's not on the lease. The entitlement is ramping up. This is just the start, I suspect. Tonight, that leftover shrimp fettuccine tastes like liberty. Update 2, 1 week later. This week, the entitlement went into overdrive. Nicole's attempts to reclaim her place in my home got inventive. After striking out with the landlord, she turned to social media. The influencer wielded her platform. Cryptic, tearful posts. Betrayal cuts deepest from someone you trusted. Some people are heartless, thrown out and left alone. Photos with Stephanie and another friend, Heather, looking grim. Just want my belongings and my peace. Then a GoFundMe. Help Nicole rebuild her life. Goal, $10,000. The GoFundMe story. Heartless ex tossed me out with nothing. Lie. She had bags of clothes. Trying to ruin my life. Need funds for a new place and to replace essentials he won't return. Double lie. Her followers ate it up, though some questioned her recent luxury purchases. Those comments disappeared fast. Then, Andrew's new girlfriend, Lauren, messaged me on Instagram. Mark, I'm over this Nicole nonsense. Andrew's foolish, but she's manipulative. Cried at our place for 2 days, bad-mouthing you, expecting him to ditch me. Tried wearing my shoes. When Andrew told her to go, total breakdown. Sounds like Nicole. Sorry you're dealing with it. She told Andrew you were controlling and abusive. That's why she ran to him. He almost believed her until I pointed out the pristine Gucci luggage. Not exactly escaping in fear. Abusive and controlling, naturally. Exactly. FYI, she's telling everyone you stole her valuable stuff for the GoFundMe. Andrew gave her money, felt bad. Idiot. So now I'm a controlling, thieving ex. Great. Then, Nicole's mom, Nancy, in her 50s, called a week after it all started. Mark, I'm shocked. Nicole's heartbroken. You discarded her like trash. Nancy, with respect, Nicole chose to run to her ex on my birthday. I sent her things to her. She's checked her stuff now and says you kept her priciest jewelry and a limited edition Hermes bag her grandmother gave her. Worth thousands. not in the suitcases. The claim was now very specific. Nancy. Everything of hers in my place was packed. 3 suitcases, 2 duffels, all her luxury items, sent via insured courier. Andrew signed for it. I have the receipt. She says they weren't there, that you kept her best pieces, that her mess bag is one of a kind. I packed what was here. If she thinks something's missing now, she should double-check her bags or see if it was stored elsewhere. KHMV at your house. She didn't mention anything missing when she was at Andrew's. Are you saying my daughter's lying? I'm saying I sent everything I found. If she believes after checking thoroughly that I stole items, she should file a police report. I have delivery proof. A calculated move. I doubted she'd want police near her GoFundMe scheme. This is outrageous. Find that bag, or our lawyer will call. I'll wait for your lawyer's call. Goodbye, Nancy. Click.lawyers ? Predictable. My counter? Precise. I emailed Nicole, CC Stephanie. Subject: your belongings and recent claims. Nicole, your mother informed me you're now alleging, a week after receiving your items, that I stole specific pieces, including costly jewelry and a vintage Hermes bag. To clarify, all your possessions in my apartment as of birthday date were packed into 3 suitcases and 2 duffels. These were sent via courier company, tracking numbers, and delivered to Andrew at Andrew's address on date time. Andrew signed for them, receipt attached. I also have time-stamped photos of the open bags before sealing, showing the contents, including multiple handbags and jewelry cases. A slight exaggeration, but enough to plant doubt. If you genuinely believe items are missing after thoroughly checking, consider if they were stored elsewhere, e.g., your parents' house or a safe. File a police report listing the allegedly stolen items, their value, and proof of ownership. I'll fully cooperate with any official investigation and provide my documentation. Continuing to spread false and damaging claims about me stealing will lead me to pursue legal action for defamation. This is your only warning. We're done. Your attempts to manipulate or slander me won't succeed. Mark. Sent. The GoFundMe stalled at $400. Let's see how this email lands. Facts are my shield. Final update. 3 months later. It's been a ride, but Nicole's birthday fiasco has wrapped up quietly. Not with a bang, which is honestly delightful. That email, with the courier receipts and the subtle mention of photo evidence, worked like magic. The theft accusations, especially about the Hermes bag, vanished. The GoFundMe was silently deleted a day later. No police report was filed. Surprise, surprise. Nancy didn't call again. Stephanie texted weeks later, "Hey Mark, she found the Hermes bag. It was in a storage box at Mom's. She forgot she left it there ages ago." Of course she did. Or likely found it once her bluff was called. Nicole doesn't quit. She just shifts targets. Unable to get cash or items, she tried ruining my reputation and peace. She played the betrayed, fragile woman to mutual friends, saying I was distant and isolated her by, get this, ending things after she ditched me for her ex. Some bought her story. Others, who know her, just rolled their eyes. Classic Nicole. The real pathetic peak came a month after my last update. I'd started seeing someone new, Emily, casually. Just dinners, nothing serious. Nicole, through her friend network or my now private Instagram, found out. One night, Emily and I were at a lively cafe. Guess who just happened to pass by with her friend Heather? Nicole. She made a beeline for our table. "Mark, small world," she said, overly cheerful, dangerously saccharine. Nicole, Heather, I said, keeping it polite for Emily's sake. So this is how you move on? Already? Guess I was nothing? Her voice trembled. Showtime. Nicole, not here. Not now. Oh, really? When's the right time? When you bothered to tell me you were dating? Or were you just hiding her like you hid your disdain for me? The cafe was her stage. No disdain, Nicole. A limit. You hit it on my birthday. You made your choice. We're done. Leave us be. Tears started. Full victim act. Leave you be? After you shamed me? Sent my things to Andrews? Like garbage? Louder now. He has a girlfriend, Mark. I was stranded. Because of you. That was it. My patience was gone. The audacity to blame me for her being stuck with the ex she ran to. Calm but firm, loud enough for nearby tables. Nicole, you were stranded because you ran to Andrew on my birthday, saying he needed you. You chose him. You chose his drama. His actual girlfriend didn't want you there. That's on you, not me. I sent your stuff where you went. Shame. How about being ditched via text on my birthday so you could play savior for your ex? You keep forgetting that part. Silence. Nicole's jaw dropped. Anger replaced tears. Heather looked horrified. Emily? Quietly impressed. You absolute creep, Nicole hissed, then stormed off, Heather in tow. Diners went back to their meals, some grinning. The waiter brought us free drinks. Emily said, "Wow, that's Nicole." We laughed later. It was a bonding moment. The aftermath. That public outburst sank Nicole's victim story for anyone who saw it or heard the real version. Turns out, airing your twisted narrative doesn't always work. Andrew and Lauren are still together. Lauren made it clear Nicole's not welcome. Andrew, surprisingly, stood by her. Nicole lost her main enabler. Stephanie sent a short apology text after the Hermes bag news. Mark, sorry for how I came at you. Nicole's a handful. Hope you're okay. Nicole? Still influencing, still posting polished selfies? Her engagement's down. She's in a small apartment, the GoFundMe flopped, and her parents scaled back support after the stolen Hermes drama she conveniently misplaced for weeks. She's reportedly whining about how tough life is. Entitlement's a tough habit to break. Her friends like Heather stick around probably because Nicole's chaos makes their lives seem calm. Me? I'm good. Emily and I are still dating, taking it slow, enjoying it. The apartment's serene. My closet's mine again. I learned about setting boundaries and not accepting disrespect. No big revenge, just the steady consequences of Nicole's choices. She wanted to be the star. Now she is. In her own self-made, slightly sad, mostly absurd drama. She reaped what she sowed. A life shrunk by her own entitlement, and that, friends, is a quietly satisfying ending. Thanks for the space to vent, Reddit. It helped a lot.